of the Hilton brothers are undefeated. Dave Hilton is the elder. He turned professional 4 years ago, and his record is 20-0-1. The only blemish on his career, a cut-ended fight against Mario Cusson for the Canadian Welterweight Championship. That wound up in what they call a technical draw. Dave Hilton, throughout his career, fighting basically technical-style boxer. For the first time in his career, he's going to go in against a hitter. His name is Sammy Horne. He's from South Carolina, and this one should be a real slugfest. Okay. There is Dave Hilton Jr., age 21, fighting his 22nd professional bout. He is 20-0-1, the Canadian welterweight champion, who will be fighting in front of this big crowd at the Montreal Forum, more than 12,000, against Sammy Horne of Anderson, South Carolina, a big hitter for the first time in Hilton's career. He will be going up against a boxer who really likes to punch. He has knocked out 22 of the 35 opponents he has faced. They are built the same way. They weigh almost exactly the same. Hilton weighed in this morning at 146.6 and Horne at 146.4. Each at about 5'9". Both very, very tough. Horne last year lost a unanimous decision to Luis Resto for the ESPN Welterweight Championship. But he has won his last 4 since then by knockout, 2 in the 5th round and twice in the 4th. He isn't a pretty fighter, but he comes at you. As for Dave Hilton Jr., as we're underway here in the first round, he has a lot of weapons he brings into the ring. Quickness, ability to move, and a good punch, as he just threw a good left hook at Sammy Horne. He has been sparring with Luis Resto, who defeated Horne earlier. Dave Hilton has. So Hilton, for the first time after fighting a number of technical boxers, now will try his skills against a slugger. Hilton has won 16 of his 21 bouts by knockout. The only blemish on his career is that technical draw that was called in the 3rd round against Mario Cusson for the Canadian Welterweight Championship. That was on a bad cut over the eye of Cusson. And later, Hilton took Cusson out in the 29-second mark of the 1st round to win the Canadian Welterweight Championship. A lot of motion in the ring, not a lot happening. Good solid left hand there by Horne. Hilton counters with a jab. Nearing the midway point of the 1st round here. This one is a 10-rounder. For a boxer who has power and is a knockout type boxer, he moves well in the ring. Trying to present a moving target to Hilton. Good jab. Quick jab. And this is one of the things that the work with Customato has been the most productive thing, perhaps, is movement in the ring and that good jab. I've been working in the Catskills with D'Amato, the former manager of Floyd Patterson and Jose Torres, entering the final 30 seconds of the 1st round. Exchange of jabs. Another good jab by Hilton. And the end of round 1. More coming up from the Montreal Forum in just a moment. 26-year-old. Hilton, age 21. Round 2 underway. Again, Horne presenting that moving target. Of the 3 Hilton brothers, the boxer who has most benefited from the work of Customato has been Davey. He has improved immensely under his tutelage. You see it in the way he moves in the ring now and the variety of punches he throws. Seems to be able to throw from better angles. And that jab has become a very, very effective weapon. Very quick jab. DaveyHilton pointing towards a World Welterweight Championship fight against either Donald Curry, who holds one half of the Welterweight Championship, or Milton McCrory. Says he would rather fight McCrory because of his height, the fact that he could go to the body more with him. But says he certainly would give Donald Curry a better fight than Colin Jones did in Birmingham, England recently. That one ended in the 36-second mark of the 4th round, favor Curry. That in the future. Right now the problem is Sammy Horne. Midway through the round. Round 2. Scheduled for 10. Impressed with Horne's quickness in the ring, his movement. But Hilton seems to have found the weapon to neutralize that part of his game. Good jab again. Sets everything up with a jab in this particular fight so far. But he must always be aware of those 22 knockouts that Horne has registered in his career. Final 30 seconds of round 2. Jab again. And Horne is going to feel this for a couple of days. Basically, as we come to the end of round number 2. There you see Sammy Horne. He's ready for round number 3 here. We're in the Montreal Forum. I'm Ron Rush for CTV's Wide World of Sports. Our coverage of this welterweight bout, a 10-rounder. DaveyHilton Jr., left of your screen, against Sammy Horne of Anderson, South Carolina. So far, this has been Hilton's fight. And again, the jab. Something obviously Horne cannot handle, and Hilton's quite content to keep going with it as long as it works consistently, and it's showing no signs of not working. The quickness of that jab is the thing that just impresses you as you watch it. Looking for that punch. He has basically gone headhunting in this fight. He has not thrown much to the body at all. And why should he? If the jab is going to continue to score, and through 10 rounds, there's no way that Sammy Horne can continue to last this. Although in the bout with Luis Resto, Horne took this kind of thing for 12 rounds, looked at an awful mess at the end of the fight, and lost a 12-round decision. We've reached the midway point of round number 3. DaveyHilton Jr. now ranked 10th in the world. Look at that. The right hand that time. He crossed him up. Hilton ranked 10th in the world by both WBA and WBC. The Canadian welterweight champion. Also the Continental Boxing Federation champion. And ranked second in the North American Federation. Now he's on the attack here in the third round. Hilton. Dancing, working, mid-ring, a jab, followed by a right hand. .25 seconds remaining in round number 3. End of round number 3. An impressive performance here by Dave Hilton Jr. through 3 rounds. Here's the right hand that Dave threw. He feinted with that left jab and then just teed off with a right left. There's Dave Hilton Sr. stepping out of the ring, and we have got the referee calling this one to a halt. And he has packed it in the corner. He has absorbed a lot of punishment, and he claimed in the corner during the break that he was thumbed, and thumbed in the eye is what he's saying. He took tremendous punishment from Dave Hilton Jr. This one will end on a TKO after 3 rounds. So Sammy Horne, after being checked by referee Jerry Simpson, has called it quits. And Dave Hilton Jr., very, very impressive. This not likely to go the 10 rounds in any case, considering the punishment that the junior Hilton had passed out to Horne. It ends after 3 rounds. Now the doctor's looking at that eye. But Horne has packed it in here after 3 rounds against Dave Hilton Jr. So Dave Hilton Jr. runs his record down to 21-0-1 with a TKO after the 3rd round. Dave, congratulations to you. The one thing, I guess, when I look back on that fight, I'm going to say the jab. It was tremendous for you. You landed it almost when you wanted to.
Thank you very much, Ron. I have to say that I was surprised that I could take him out because this guy really has a big reputation of being a big banger. I don't know if you noticed that I had both hands up high as can be, and I said I'll box him, for 5-6 rounds before I start looking for a knockout, because I know this guy, most of his knockouts were all in the early rounds. So I said, I'll box him smart with the jab, and then, after 6 rounds, start looking for my own shots. But I saw in the first round that I was more faster than him, so I thought that I'd take advantage.
Well, you certainly took advantage. I said during the telecast that the thing that I think I noticed most about you is in your improvement has been in things like the jab and so on. And I guess a lot of that's to do with Customato and the way he's worked with you, is it?
Definitely. Customato has helped a lot. And plus, I think it's good that I went to New York City, Manhattan, and did a lot of good sparring partners. I was boxing with Roberto Duran's sparring partners, Lamont Haycock or something like that. Haycock.
Yeah.
And some very good contenders down in New York City. So, I had no choice to go in there sluggish because I don't know if you can still see it, but I had a couple black eyes and a couple little marks there from my mistakes.
Davey, quickly, what's next for you?
I'm leaving tomorrow for a press conference for Las Vegas, and maybe get on the same card as Larry Holmes and David Bate in the 15th of March.
Good luck to you. It's been great, and you're just coming along the way everybody expected you.
Thank you very much, Ron. Thank you very much.
Okay. Dave Hilton Jr. was a winner, and a very impressive one over Sammy Horne. On behalf of CTV's Wide World of Sports, this is Ron Rouge from the Montreal Forum.